Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. So, last time, we made it through Route 3 and the entirety of Route 4, which is short. And now we are here at Mount Moon, the place with all the Zubats. Ha! While I have repels. Ha ha ha! Screw you, old game, whatever, mechanics. I have repels now and you don't. You don't scare me. Well, in order to save on repels, actually, I am actually going to use them sparingly throughout the, throughout Mount Moon here, so you won't get your buzz of non-Zubats all the time, though, just that one. And hey, that is cheating! We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. Hey look, guys, it's the best evil team around, Team Rocket. You know, the people whose goal is to, steal Pokemon and sell them for money. We don't need any of this newer crap where they try to create a whole new universe or try to expand the land or sea or try to be like Pokepedia or whatever, or be like pirate ninjas or fashionable freaks who want to make the world more beautiful and stuff. No! We want the original team! Yeah, we get it. Well, regardless of that, here's our first battle against the Team Rocket dude. Team Rocket is here in Mount Moon because we heard about it before. And, of course, we gotta do stuff about it. Of course. And, of course, Metal Claw does its trick as always because Metal Claw is just that awesome of a move. Alright, cool. Anyway, Rattata. I'm gonna keep Volcano out because Volcano is pretty close to evolving, actually. Gonna get our first evolution here, actually. Well, if Volcano gains enough experience, that is. Hopefully, so. And how did I almost kill him? I don't know. Alright, so let's do a Scratch Attack and Nacha Duit. Alright, so come on. Oh! Asshole! Well, whatever. We can keep him out for the experience, and then we're gonna switch over to Blitzka, because Blitzka is king. Ow. Taking out, thingamabob Pokemon. You know what? I actually forgot to turn off my internet connection. That's what's causing stuff to lag. So, I am going to be right back with that for just a moment. Alright, and we're back, folks. And now I was trying to sync up there for the cut footage. Oh, thank God! I thought that was my parents coming home. I sounded like Massanella there for a second. What's up with me sounding like people nowadays? Good lord. Alright. Alright, so we took care of that, and Volcano grew to level 16. I blew it! That's what she said. Anyway, now that Volcano's at level 16, it's evolving! We got our first Pokemon evolution. Now, of course, you can choose to stop Pokemon from evolving by simply pressing the B button, but I'm not going to do that. Well, while it is true that Pokemon of earlier stages learn moves faster, I don't really think it's recommended in case you really, really need to. But anyway, we got Charmeleon now! Yes! The evolved form of Charmander. And we get a star piece from that. From going out of our way here. Star pieces you can sell for a lot of money, so fortunately that will be a thing that is a good thing to use. Anyway, I'm actually going to use up another Repel here, but this will be the last one for quite a while since there actually is another Pokemon that we can run into. Aside from the Zubat and Geodude, of course. Anyway, we got ourselves an escape rope right there. Anytime you want to escape from a dungeon, you can use that, and we get a really cool item that apparently appears very late for me in Pokemon X and Y. Rare Candy. You can use that to raise your Pokemon's level by 1. Personally, I'm not really going to do that since, well, this is an emulator, and I can easily just grind up for hours. Well, you know the drill. Anyway, we got another bug catcher here. This is just merely optional crap. I'm not gonna dwell on this any longer than I should. So that's why I'm basically gonna take care of these guys really quickly. And oh, another Caterpie. Oh boy. Okay. So let's go ahead and use Thundershook again because we're using Thundershook. Thundershook. Alright. Alright, Speedfell and another Thundershock. Use Bolt 1, Pikachu. I demand it. I command it. In fact, you will listen to everything I say. Alright, so, a Metapod. So, let's see that. Bring out Spearow. And why was that his third Pokemon? I can understand it being his second, but why third? Okay, that makes sense. You were trying to trick me into thinking you got a Butterfree, right? Well, you're almost certainly wrong. Good man. Alright, so we took care of that. Very nice indeed. Indeed. I lost. Well, way to accept your fate, dude. I mean, you could have gone with anything like, though, or, though I lost. But, just saying you lost, very acceptable. What? Don't sneak up on me! Okay. I won't sneak up on you, I wasn't trying to. But anyway, super nerds, I miss these guys. To be fair, I really miss them. Anyway, super nerds basically use, like, electro-type Pokemon and poison types. Well, first case being Magnemite. Magnemite in the original game was just electro-type, but since this remake is in Gen 3, Magnemite is now part Steel-type as well. So that's why I brought out Charmander, because fire types are good against Steel types. Anyway, what Magnemite just did to me right there was supersonic, which causes confusion. Confusion is, well, you basically attack some of the time, and the other times you can't attack. You hurt yourself if you can't attack. It basically hits you with a typeless move, or a typeless move that isn't really necessarily explained. I call it normal. My Pokemon won't do. Won't do what? They won't fight? I guess they don't. I don't know. Anyway, we got another potion right there. That's pretty good. So let's see. Zubat, it's tough, but if you catch one, you'll be able to count on it. Well, I know it certainly did help me in Pokemon Crystal, I'll tell you. What? Sir? But anyway, Wall battles. And this is that other Pokemon I was referring to about. Geodude. Geodude, well, if you're not going up against water or rock types, or water or grass types, Geodude can actually be a pretty good defensive Pokemon, to be perfectly frank. Of course, this is before Gen 4, when rock types got a massive buff due to, well, the sturdy ability. And, of course, this is a thing. So, I wouldn't recommend getting Geodude in, like, the earlier games. I would only recommend getting Geodude and any other rock types in later games, since they do get that massive buff, like I said before. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought! Of course it is. Now, the reason why I'm not cutting this out is because she actually has a Pokemon that we haven't seen before. Well, of course we've seen Oddish before from the TTTV stuff that I showed off in part 2, I believe. And, yeah. Anyway, he's using a move called Sweet Scent right there. Outside of battle, it can be used to lure wild Pokemon, but in battle, it can actually be used to lower evasiveness. So, that could be potentially a bad thing for you if you have, like, a double team user or whatever. Anyway, she's got a Bellsprout here. Those two Pokemon right there, Bellsprout and Oddish, they are version exclusive. I believe in LeafGreen you can get... LeafGreen is the only one where you can find Bellsprout, and in Fire Red you can get Oddish and stuff. And I meant to show this in the last part, but unfortunately, rendering time is doubled thanks to pictures, apparently. um, the Nidoran explanation that I said in the last part, I believe Nidoran male is more common in Fire Red and rare in Leaf Green, while the vice versa is true for Nidoran female. I wasn't able to do that since, well, rendering time was doubled due to that, but whatever the case. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid! Well, whatever. That TM I just got right there, that's TM46, which is Thief. And you would probably guess that this is not the original game where TMs were different. They're running off the Gen 3 TMs, of course. So, TMs are obviously going to be different. Thief, which I just picked up, is a move that basically allows you to steal an item from the opponent if the opponent is holding an item to begin with. So that could be potentially a good thing for you to do. Oh god, I'm starting to get a headache, actually. I would need to take some medicine for that, but whatever. It's not like my throat from like 2 parts ago. I do apologize for that. That was really bad. Anyway, Ekans. I didn't necessarily get a chance to go over Ekans. Ekans, I wouldn't really necessarily recommend. I forget its stats, so something should appear on screen right now for its stats. But I don't really think Ekans or its evolution Arbok would be a pretty good thing to have. Well, you can if you are a big fan of it, but personally for me, I wouldn't necessarily go for it. And fortunately, they can actually be found on the next route. So that is a good thing. Because it just is a good thing. Obviously. Anyway, level 15, yes, and it's trying to learn Double Team, speak of the devil. As I mentioned before in Double Team. Let me see. What should I forget for Double Team? Should I really have used for Double Team, actually? Because I don't... You know what, I'm gonna forget Tail Whip. I don't really use Tail Whip anyway, so... yeah. Anyway, Double Team is a move that can raise evasiveness. So, you are good. Duh, I am. Anyway, before you go, this rock right here contains an item. It's an Ether, which can basically restore MP, I mean PP. They're basically the same thing as they did in the other game that I mentioned. Briefly mentioned. Well, it's a good thing I have this antidote right here, so otherwise I couldn't get rid of the poison. How convenient. Hooray for convenience. Anyway, oh, yeah, I don't have to fight this trainer. Sweet. But of course, for the sake of experience, I'm actually going to fight him. Yeah. So, I'm actually going to bring out Lulbird for this. So, of course I'm going to skip ahead of this trainer, but I at least want to show you what he says and how he's defeated or whatever. Did you come to explore the cave too? Yes, I did actually. Oh god damn it! 2 Rattatas and a Zubat. Losing stinks. That's so uncool. Well, it's cool to me because you suck. I'm the only one who's competent here. Alright, so... I want to actually plan on fighting this other guy here coming up, so I'm going to heal up my Pokemon slightly for this. Well, the only one that's going to be fully healed is Lulbird. Guess. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to bring out Volcano to the front, and here we go. Yeah, this one guy. Alright, so I'm going to use actually another Repel. This is probably going to be my last Repel used, actually. So, let's pick up this thing. A Moonstone. That can actually be used to evolve Clefairy into Clefable, and Nidoran's evolved form Nidorino and Nidorina to Nidoking and Nidoqueen, respectively. So, come on. Okay. Whoa, you shocked me! Oh, you're just a kid! Yes, I am. What did you think I was? I don't know. Scat Geodude! So, again, this is proving my point that Charmeleon can be a really good Pokemon because Metal Claw. Yeah, simply because Metal Claw, that's it. Because, yeah. That's all I can really say. Like, Metal Claw was such a great addition to Charmander. I really do commend them for that. No longer will Charmander users or Fire Starter users be judged with that. So they no longer have the need to get a Mankey from Route 22. And they won't certainly have the gusto to get other such things from it too. Anyway, Onix. I think in the original this guy did have just an Onix, I think. I don't really know, don't quote me on that, but I think he did have an Onix in the original. Alright, so hopefully I can get an attack boost from this. And I don't. What the crap, man. Or at least I can hopefully take this thing out in, like, another shot. No. Of course you're gonna be an idiot and you screech on me. Of course. Whatever. We took him down, and that's all that matters to me. Yeah, speaking of which, Onix has actually kind of a weird experience curve. I mean, for earlier levels, they do give out a lot of experience, but when you're in the later levels, it doesn't really give that much of experience at all, whether it be wild or trained. Because experience values do differ from trained Pokemon, because trained Pokemon, aka your opponent's Pokemon, that are not in multiplayer battles, they do give a little bit more experience, and wild Pokemon barely give out any sort of experience at all. Which is weird. Alright, now, this guy I really hate, regardless of which version I'm playing, the original or the remake. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Now this Team Rocket Grunt, this one right here, I hate, or at least the one I don't like the most in Mount Moon, because, well, if you take a look, it's just a common Rattata, right? It's just a common Rattata. Well, I do believe Rattata's at the point in its thing where levels that it has this move called Hyper Fang, which hurts a lot. Yeah, it really just hurts a lot, this one move. Well, at least I think it is. Oh, it's not that one actually. It's the one in the original. He had Eradicate in the original game, and Yellow, which freaking sucks. Because it was good. Because it was actually a good one. Or at least if it had Hyper Fang, I was kind of sort of in trouble, I guess. Whatever, we're gonna do another Ember on this thing, and that will be it. I slipped into a southern accent right there for about half a second, and here as well. I'm steamed! Yes, you are. Anyway, before we go, I'm gonna show you. That item I just picked up, it was called a Revive. Which, thank God they put it there, actually, because Revives can restore fainted Pokemon up to half of their HP. Or half of their max amount of HP. So, that is actually a really good thing to have. You might as well be saving that item because, well, I'm just gonna say that you're gonna have a little bit of a tough battle coming up that's not in this dungeon anymore. So I think that's about it for this episode. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green, we're going to get out of here and we're gonna reach Cerulean City. So, see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.